Hello everyone, welcome to our Talking to the Moon series. Today is June 10, 2023, and we are entering, or we have already entered, the last quarter moon in Pisces. Now, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there must be a message for you. Now, it is also a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. For right now, for the last quarter moon in Pisces, the main energy is talk less, feel more. Okay, so listen more to your environment and listen more to the spirit. So when you look at here in the picture, you see a person in lotus position meditating amidst nature. She is listening more to her inner world rather than being actively talking. So it's instead of us telling our opinion to the world, it is us who are in a receptive mode right now. So we need to listen. Well, it is also good because here right now, the last quarter moon somehow signifies that we are about to finish something, because the cycle is about to finish, and because we are about to finish something new is about to come. The universe might have a new project for us, and so we need to listen. We need to listen so that we will not miss the message that the universe would like to give us, or the new project that the universe would like to give us, and also that so that we'll be able to get the instructions we need in order to make this new project come into a reality. So right now, it's time for us to listen for some instructions, maybe also to listen to some people, because a project is about to finish. So it's good to have feedback, how the project has affected or has given benefit to those we intended to provide benefit for, what this project was intended for, and at the same time also feedback from those who have worked with us so that we can improve more on what we already did. So it can be also listening also to certain feedback from those who are higher ups, if they would like us to continue the work, or maybe they would like to give us a new assignment, something like that. So it's time for us to listen more. It's good because you've exerted a lot of efforts for the whole cycle, so it's time for you also to take the back seat in order to rest a little and just listen. Maybe also to listen from the positive feedbacks, to also appreciate the appreciations, or the appreciation coming from other people, to be able to receive them, to graciously receive affirmations also from other people. Now, let's try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insights regarding talking less and feeling more. The danger in your current situation is that you are going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. Okay, I hope you will be able to make a good finish. Some people are very good at starting, but they don't know how to land. Okay. They're good at taking off, but have difficulty landing. Well, let's try to see if we will be able to listen, and so that we will be able to make a good landing. When a pilot is about to make a good landing, he has to listen from the instructions coming from the control tower so that he'll be able to make a safe landing. Okay, now let's continue. This card suggests that you need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what you want now, feel your feelings about what you want. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong but are running out of steam. Okay, tired already. Now, if so, go within and ask yourself how committed you are to your goals. Remember that it is okay to change your mind. So it's good also to assess, are you still happy with this endeavor that you have embarked on, or are you interested in starting something new? So listen to yourself also. Listen to the universe, listen to others, but most importantly, listen to yourself. Are you still happy with the project? Would you like to continue it, or would you like to start something new? So this is what we have in our Moonology manifestation cards. No, if you are interested to start something new, then this is a good time to manifest it also. Now, let's go to the tarot reading so that we can somehow have an idea of how the days will unfold in this last quarter moon in Pisces. Let's start our tarot reading by getting a Moon Magic Oracle card. Let's try to see what is our card. For today we have Moonflower. Beautiful. You see, beautiful flowers looking at the moon. Okay, blooming before the moon. Usually the flowers sleep, but these flowers are blooming at the full moon. So it's interesting. Now let's try to see what is the meaning of moonflower in the handbook. The key words for moonflower are blossoming, growth, accomplishments. Okay, it's good because at the end of the cycle, you have accomplished already a lot of things. And for some of us, we have grown because of the experience. And for some of us, we are now blooming because the project is already in full bloom. Okay, let's read the description. This is the card of personal growth, and it indicates that a time of blossoming is about to begin. It could mean that you take on a new challenge or hobby. Okay, for some of you, if you're no longer interested in what you are involved in, you can start already a new challenge, or maybe start a new hobby. Okay, or that you become more self-aware, more emotionally intelligent and resilient. Okay, as a higher degree of maturity. Whatever the external circumstances might be, whatever the catalyst, Moonflower is here to encourage you to open up and show your brightest, boldest colors to the world. Now is not the time to hide away and stagnate, or to stay close up and tight as a bud. Now is the time to turn your face to the light and drink in that which nourishes you. Yes, growth can be painful at times, occasionally coming about through difficult life lessons, but have faith that you will be all the better for it. In the meantime, become an active participant in your personal growth by setting yourself a new challenge or goal to achieve. Achievement breeds confidence. Increased confidence leads on to greater achievement. That is how personal growth works. So set your mind to something, expand your skill set, and know that you have the capacity to grow into an even more dynamic and accomplished individual. While reading the handbook, what came to me right now is the phrase, sharpen the saw. So now that you are already about to finish a certain project, maybe it's time for you to take a pause and nurture yourself. Maybe also to take up something new, a new interest or a new study, to study something new. Sharpen the saw. Work on yourself, increase your versatility by learning something new. Okay, so this is a good time to talk less and feel more. That is, to learn more. Okay, when you talk less, you just listen. When you listen, you learn new things. So yeah, learning can be part of this. Feel more. You become receptive to things that are new. So maybe this is a good time also to study, maybe start a new habit or a new hobby. Okay, start a new hobby or start learning something new. Okay, now let's try to see what will unfold for this last quarter moon in Pisces through our tarot cards. Okay, we have here the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. Okay. So you are on fire. You're the Knight of Wands. Okay, you are somebody who is no longer a beginner, but somebody who's already becoming well versed with regards to whatever project you have done. You, in a certain way, have mastered it to a certain point, and you are on fire. You see here, you are drumming and everything. A drum for me symbolizes a vehicle towards the inner self. So in a certain sense, for some of you, this is the best time for you to go inside, to spend more time listening to your inner world, and you are on fire. Now for some of you, some doors might be closing now. Okay, so if some doors are closing, it's okay. You've done your part. Maybe it's time for others to continue it. So if some doors will close, don't despair. You see here, this person is despairing. So somehow the advice of the universe is, yes, some doors will close, but do not despair. The best approach is the next card, which is move on to something new. Okay, you see here, this person is packing things and moving. So for some of you, I don't know, maybe a career will close and you will be moving on to something new. Now you see, this person is proactive. Something closed, but instead of despairing, she packed her things and started opening new frontiers for her. So when you look at it, you can either look at it in a negative way or sort of like be depressed by the situation, or you can look at it as a new opportunity opening. So it's like, okay, the door has closed. It's time for me to look for an open window, for another open door, and welcome the adventure of something new. So this one is very excited. She packed everything and she is energetically moving on to something new. So somehow for some of you, if a door has closed, well, because you've finished already, it's as if the universe telling your work is done. I want you to learn something new. I want you to move on to something new. Thank you so much. You have accomplished what you need to do. When the universe closes a door, it means that you just graduated from that thing. You already learned what you need to learn, and you've already accomplished what you need to accomplish. It's time for you to move on to something new. You're a person who is on fire, so whatever you set your hand into, you will perform well. So it's time for you to be on fire on something new. So move on to something new. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe regarding this transition period. So it seems like you're going to have some transition period, so you need to listen more, feel more, because it's a transition period. Something closes. Now proactively move on to the next one. Sharpen the saw, maybe because you will have to learn something new. You will have to study something new. Now what we have here is justice. Okay. Don't worry if you feel that the closing of the door is a little bit unjust. Well, don't worry. The universe has your back. Justice is with the universe. The universe will bring you justice. Okay. If, for example, you feel that the door was closed and the benefit did not go to you, some people might have stolen what you've worked on, and the accolades are coming to them instead of you. Well, don't worry. There's such a thing as karma. So if some people have unkindly closed the door to you and have taken what should be yours, well, the universe will balance it for you. So just relax. Don't worry about it. the universe says it's finished. We'll take care of it. We'll make sure that you will get what you deserve, your benefits. No, we know that you were on fire and you gave it your best. So we'll make sure that you will get the benefits. Don't worry. Just let the situation unfold. Move on confidently to the next adventure. Just enjoy the next adventure. Don't worry about the benefits. You'll get it. We'll take care of it. So it's like that. Now let's try to read the definition here in this card. Weigh out all possibilities before making any decisions. Okay, that's another thing. Because you're about to start something new, weigh out all the possibilities. Try to anticipate what you can prepare on your part, and the rest you entrust to the universe. To truly clear the air, hear all sides before resolving an argument. It can be related to this one. Maybe the door was closed because some people did not understand the situation. So, yeah, talk less, feel more. So listen, just listen to them instead of, instead of just speaking endlessly. Just listen. Okay. Compromise isn't always about being right. Okay. Look for the fairest solution in any current problem. Okay. Consider the long-term results of any resolutions or contracts before signing anything. Okay. So now that you are going to a new chapter, carefully study the contracts. If you are going to sign a contract, study it carefully. Make sure that everything agrees with you, because you're starting something new. So be careful with the transition, but at the same time, don't despair. Listen to the universe. There's a reason why the universe closed it, and maybe you also need to listen to these people. Maybe if you listen to them, then they will realize that maybe they have committed a certain mistake also. Because if you are non-confrontational, you are willing to negotiate, then they will be less confrontational also, and maybe they will be more open to listen also. So just stay calm. Don't worry. If you have a certain conflict right now, if a door has been closed, happily welcome it. Surprise them by not being affected by it, and just move on to something new. And let the universe balance things. The universe always balances things. If an injustice has been done, there's such a thing as karma. Actually, it's a little bit scary when there is karma, because it's multiplied, not just what you did, but it comes back a bigger fold. So, but if you did something good, like for example, you just listened, you happily moved on to something new, well, the universe will vindicate you and will give you back what is yours. Maybe not just as it is, but maybe tenfold or even 100-fold. Okay, so this is what we have for our Talking to the Moon series. I hope you resonate with what we have read, and it has given you some inspiration, some insights, and maybe some affirmation in whatever decisions you are making right now. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.